I'm going to give you a mascara warning for this interview. I don't know whether one will be required, but it's there just in case. Dapper Dave, who are we talking to next?
She waltzed into our lives playing the penny whistle and dishing out pop hits left, right and centre. The Corrs have sold more than 40 million records worldwide. And in her new memoir, Barefoot Pilgrimage, the Diamond of Dundalk finally talks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the stunning Andrea Corr.
Cheers. Thank you very much, Dapper Dave. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning, Chris.
Now, I thought I knew you. And then I read your book. I thought I didn't know her at all. I mean, we've known each other for years, but congratulations. It's a beautiful book.
Thank you.
It's beautifully written. It's very thoughtful. How well did you know yourself before you wrote this?
Probably as well as you knew me. No, I mean, I suppose, I did learn a lot in the writing of it. I mean, I didn't, as I've said before, I didn't intend to write a book. It came from the grief of losing Daddy, and then looking at my life and our lives and the journey we took, and the home we came from and the parents we had, and seeing it as remarkable with the distance I had from it. And I suppose, then I just let my head do what it does, and I wrote it down, and I think I probably know myself a little bit more.
You know, it starts off, I liked it straight off at the bat because I thought, it's a bit Sylvia Plath meets Eckhart Tolle. It's a bit in the now, then you talk about, thoughts of suicide, and then you move swiftly on to family and to Dad and Jerry, of course. And then we start to read his poems, right? So you did, in your life, had your dad always written poetry?
Yes, he did. And he actually wrote his memoir himself after, about so many years after Mum had died. But yes, those poems were along the way, but along also with these beautiful poems, and they are like one of his poems to me is the most heartbreaking moment in the book, first annual report. It's just so stunning and so heartbreaking. But he also would write for on Valentine's Day, she would have to check the Irish Times and look and find the riddle that was meant only for her. So they were a bit more Benny Hill. So he had both sides to his character.
He had many sides to his character.
Yeah.
So your mum, she passed when she was 57.
Yes.
And so they had, your mum and her family, her siblings, had a hereditary issue. What was that? Yeah,
well, we don't really know. We still don't know if it's hereditary. But she found herself breathless in April of 1999, and then she was diagnosed with cryptogenic fibrosing alveolitis, which is like IPF, which is the fibrosing scarring over of the lungs, so you can't breathe. And since then, there's 6 of those siblings have died of this. She was the youngest to die of it, and the first. But we still don't know. We don't know if it's very strange. But I mean, it could be the house they were in.
So how much of your success did your mum witness then?
Well, she did get the pinnacle, really. Well, if I think it's she was at Lansdowne Road, which was 45,000 people coming in. She saw, but also any little thing was huge success to her. Like she would go, like she was never complacent. She would tell us about who played you on the radio, and it would be the local radio station, on LMFM. They played you on the radio this morning, or somebody played, and I'd be like, oh yeah, great, Mammy. Well, I'm playing in the White House today, so I'm not really concerned.
That's for President Clinton, was it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So how did the Corrs become the Corrs? Obviously, they're the family.
We met in the bathroom.
Yes, they met in the bathroom. But how did they become the Corrs that we know musically? Again, a story I didn't really know. We'll talk about it after their take on Dreams. And you're good. You've nailed the cover version when the Fleetwood Mac say, "Can we come and join you on stage for this one?" Say, all right then, no problem.
The Chris Evans Breakfast Show with Sky.